ahora sí me acuerdo de esto. Me acuerdo haberlo visto en un episodio de Sabía que la hace porque sí.
Seven hells. Let's play a little game, shall we?
I remember.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Como que a veces tiene
Not
miedo.
my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. Two at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
La última vez me había ido corriendo, pero puede que esta
There.
me quede. Solo para
Hear
ver
that?
qué pasa.
I know I heard something.
Quédate ahí. No voy a correr.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Ya, I remember. Si salía corriendo no pasaba nada, solamente corría. Y ahora... Yo supongo que no dejaron nada.
Bloody hell.
Sí, recuerdo que habían hecho esto en la serie también. Se lo había hecho otro tipo.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What do they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
Cierto, me acuerdo de este también.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
¿Qué es esto?
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord, I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
He's
true.
right.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone.
Mercy, no.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan,
Zarpado.
you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the war.
Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Deserved it. Make him pay for what he stole. Give us justice.
Veamos.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall.
Leave the poor man.
Take his fingers, thief.
Simplemente robó. Intento
If you
robar
punish
armas,
me,
seguridad.
you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Como una Game of Thrones cortarle 3 dedos, pero pegar al muro es ya zarpado. Nah.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He still serves House Forrester and deserves our protection.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course. It can weigh on any lord.
I did what I had to do, and it didn't bother me.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
La gente cambia.
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
Sí, yo no
How
sé
do I
quién es.
decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see. Take it.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
Yo no sé
It
si
is
voy a
my
tomar la
duty.
decisión correcta.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Pobre Ethan. Bueno, creo que lo que voy a hacer yo antes de hablar con el hermano, que creo que voy a elegir a Duncan, como se llame, porque es como el hermano de mi personaje principal, así que... Pero antes quiero hablar con Ryan.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was. Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies. Talia told me what it means.
Any man who betrays our family or becomes a danger to you or Talia, that is my enemy.
Then I wish you'd hurt him. Men like him killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Uf, se zarpó. Me dijeron que no cambie yo, pero... Tan triste lo que va a pasar después, yo casi lloro, ¿eh? Es que en serio me dio tristeza. Bueno, tampoco voy a hablar ahora con este hombre que se llama Royland, sino que voy a hablar con la hermana que está ocupada limpiando un caballo. Bueno, Malcolm. Bueno, después hablo con Malcolm. Me parece que es menos importante. Ahora tengo que centrarme en la misión, que primero que nada quiero ver los suministros de comida. Soy un gran rey y tengo que asegurarme que mi pueblo tenga comida.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Bueno, lo voy a mirar. Voy a revertir la ley de la pervertividad. Bueno, vamos a hablar con Duncan ya.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
Y sí,
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
why?
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the Whitehills. I only hope to give you an advantage, and I regret any action you disapprove of.
That's a clever strategy.
I do hope that's a good thing, my lord.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Disculpen si escuchan al fondo las voces, que una de mi hermana. Dar brazal. Uff, ya puedo dárselo ahora. Mierda. No tengo que hablar primero con... para que me acuerde el nombre. Mierda, Royland. Que me olvidé el
Sword up!
nombre.
Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know dogs
Royland,
can hold
A
swords.
word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Recuerdo que había un entrenamiento. No, no, quiero un entrenamiento. Pudo dárselo, mierda.
Yes, my lord.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so...
Tengo que... Este hijo de puta le está echando mierda al otro, a Duncan, el pobrecito Duncan. ¿Qué hijo de puta? Eso le resta puntos.
I think your father would be proud, seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
I haven't made my decision yet, but I appreciate your opinion.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Espero que lo... quiero que me enseñe. Me acuerdo que había algo para que me enseñe a pelear. ¿No? Toma, Gary. Ah, entonces creo que fuera él.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
Wait, Uncle. You can't leave. We need you here, especially now.
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
I must be firm. I'm not a boy anymore, and there is too much at stake.
The Lord's work can harden a man. It's true.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him. Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
You're right. Sir Royland seems the man for the job.
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Sí, yo también quería hablar con vos.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you.
What?
I saw what you did to that man.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Sí, creo que voy a confiar en mi hermana y no en el tío, es más. Yo creo que conviene más. La pregunta es si se lo doy ahora o después. Claro, ¿cuándo se lo doy? Se lo puedo dar ahora y acabar sin que el otro quede en ridículo. A ver, voy a probar.
Duncan, I've decided to name you as my sentinel. Congratulations.
Why, thank you, my lord. I'm honored. But are you sure?
Yes, of course. I'm convinced you're the man for the job.
Then I accept. But first, you must summon the small council, my lord, to make it official.
Right. I'll tell Maester
No.
Ortengrin to do it at once.
Ay, Dios, qué feo, es que... Pensé que... Ay, Dios, la recaí igual, Vamos con el maestre. Ortengrin.
Maester?
Maestre.
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
A tu centinela. Yo,
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
estoy preparado.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Mira, tengo dos cosas. Uno es perfecto para la guerra, que me lo recomendó mi tío, que bueno, es de guerra. Él es, bueno, un gran guerrero. O Duncan que es inteligente. Espero que ataque, espero que sea bueno y me defienda. Espero. ¿Viste? Porque, ay Dios, qué difícil, Puta madre, yo y los juegos de decisiones. No soy bueno tomando decisiones en la vida real, soy bueno tomando las decisiones en los juegos. Igual no va a cambiar lo que va a pasar. Lo que va a pasar es inevitable, lamentablemente.
You may
Puta
sit.
madre.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan,
madre.
Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Este hijo de puta. Está con mi madre. No sé qué está pasando.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tut! This is reckless.
Maricón, escúchame.
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here. We've no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody
Puta que lo
small
parió.
council.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Seguiremos un trato, tomaremos el camino de la diplomacia. Ya sé qué pasa si llegamos a un trato. Si lo hacemos de la forma pacífica, hay algo que odio. Si tomamos el camino de la diplomacia, no sé, a lo mejor es lo mismo. We fight.
I know I can still count on Sir Royland as master at arms. Our forces may not be at full strength, but our men are willing to take on this fight. I think Ramsay Snow will see that too.
They may be willing, but are they able, my lord?
My lord, casting aside diplomacy means giving up our best chance to come through this safely.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
No, es que no sé, no me gustó, no. No me gustó, no, yo lo que hubiera hecho ahí es decir, no. Creo que cambio de opinión. Acaba de
Thank the
decir...
gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful.
Lo único que
I
entienden...
trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
There must be other options.
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Enough. Tomaré el camino de la diplomacia.
My
Mierda.
new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Tienes
Ethan
razón.
has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my
Ay,
lord.
debimos haber
We are, of
peleado,
course,
no
here to
sé.
serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Basta, la puta madre. La última vez puse invitaré a Ramsay al salón. Haré esperar a Ramsay en las puertas. Ay, ¿dónde sería más?
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house.
Tienes razón.
You're likely to get us all killed.
Recae, no.
Get out.
You'll regret that, my lord.
Concha de la lora, boludo. No, estamos todos en la mierda. Esto en la mierda. Voy a pensarlo varias veces y voy a ver si puedo sacar una forma... Es que afuera, estoy en afuera porque... Afuera sería verla un poquito... Ah, sí, no, no. Vamos a hacer así, dale, porque... Porque no, es que... Es lógica... es que me dijeron que ya habían intentado todo y no pudieron salvar nada. Pero hay un final que no me gusta para nada. Que... Oh, la puta madre que lo parió. Hay un montón de opciones y yo no sé qué hacer. Le digo la verdad. No sé qué hacer. Lo voy a intentar varias veces y si logro un final diferente, lo voy a subir y voy a mostrarles. Pero bueno, ahora voy a tratar de seguir un rumbo que después voy a mostrar cuando cambie. Vamos a hacerlo esperar esta vez.
I will meet him at the gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore.
Fuck.
Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Not another word.
Your father would not approve, my lord.
Apologies, my son. I had expected better of him. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Yo creo que la cagué. Pase lo que pase, va a tener el mismo final.
My lord,
Mierda.
you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house.
Cállate la boca, hijo de puta, rajada acá a la concha.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities. But you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you. I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Puta madre.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.